Hello there. Hello. Hey, it's day 16 here in sunny Florida. Well, kind of sunny. It was a pretty nice day here today. I think right now it's in the low 70s. Pretty nice. Just kind of out in the backyard right now doing a few things. Um, Felt good last night. I didn't like I said last night. I didn't eat. Woke up this morning and I have not reached that one in front of my weight yet. Not yet, but it's pretty close. I'm thinking within 2 or 3 days I'll be consistently under that. Um, but again, this isn't all about fat loss. It's actually about my energy, my level of health, and my performance, and that's really what I'm going for. So today I got up and got a little woken up, and then did a 30-minute session on my rowing machine, and then did some strength training, and then had my typical 6 eggs. And since then, it's probably, what is it, almost 2:30 now in the afternoon. And I just had lunch about an hour ago and had some prime rib and feeling good. So today I wanted to talk about being fat adapted and what that means. So I think I threw that term out there the other day, like what is being fat adapted? Um, Fat adapted is, think of it this way. This is the way I think of it, is that it's another way of your body um, metabolizing energy to create energy. So if we're constantly eating carbohydrates, so we're constantly, let's say I get up, I have some toast and some cereal. I know you probably wouldn't have those, but and then at mid morning I have a snack of like a granola bar, and then at lunchtime I have a salad. Let's say, oh, I'm really being healthy. I'm having a salad, and then the mid afternoon I'm having let's say I'm having some fig Newtons or something like that, or maybe a banana because I'm being healthy. I'm eating a banana, and then at night I get home and let's say that I don't want to really put a lot into dinner because I'm running out of energy. I'll just boil some pasta and make some pasta and throw a can of tomato sauce on there, or the spaghetti sauce. And all of that there is it's really just a lot of sugar. But even though it's not really sugar that you can actually see, like dumping it out into a bowl, all of that produces sugar in your body. Your body actually, and your body will typically use sugar first, and that's kind of I think of it almost more like the rocket fuel that your body just like burns, and it burns it really fast and really hot, and then you just kind of crash. But being fat adapted, you're able to burn fat really efficiently also. So, but it takes some time to do that, because if we're constantly eating carbs, we never actually go in to burn our fat stores. Every time we eat those carbs, it throws out a hormone called insulin. Insulin has to go into your bloodstream to help metabolize all that sugar. And in the meantime, it also converts that sugar and throws it into your fat stores. And you're doing that between 3 and 7 times a day sometimes for some people. So, but if I'm not eating carbohydrates, if I'm eating something more meat based, I'm eating a lot of good nutrition of proteins and fats, and my body has to burn something. So my body is going to start to burn fat from my actual meals, but it will also start after my energy is from that. It'll also start burning the fat stores, my reserves off my body, and that's really what we want. We don't want to just lose weight; we want to lose fat, and that's what we really are talking about. So if we can be metabolically flexible, and what I mean by that is that we're able to burn carbs and we're able to burn fats nearly as efficiently as either one, that's where we really want to be. So what does it feel like when you're fat adapted? Well, probably just some of the biggest things is you don't get hungry all the time. That's a huge plus. I was talking about fasting last night, and if you're not at least somewhat fat adapted, it's going to be really hard. But the slower that you can, the quicker you can kind of like have your body not being able to have carbohydrates, your body is nearly forced to burn carbs. Now, your body makes its own sugar. It actually will recreate what's called gluconeogenesis, which is basically taking your fat stores and converting it and making it into glucose so your body can have a certain amount of blood sugar in your body. It's not going to, not just because you're not eating any sugar, you're still going to have you're still going to have some blood, your glucose going through your body. So if I was to, prick my finger and take a glucose count, there's still going to be glucose in my bloodstream because my body is converting all that. And it takes a little bit of energy to do that. But the more and more you get fat adapted, the easier it is to do all that. So you're not as hungry anymore. You're metabolically flexible. For me as an endurance athlete, I can burn fats for the most part, but if I need some carbohydrates, I can get that quick energy while I'm out, 2 or 3 hours into a ride and we're really hammering, really going hard. I may need that extra just burst of energy that I need, but I can handle that both ways. The Probably the other way of just being fat adapted is that your energy is much more level throughout the day. You don't get these huge dips like this, like almost this rush of eating and then the crash right afterwards. So we want to be more energetic throughout the day, and when we get home at night, we're not completely spent by the day every day. Um, One thing that Mrs. Carnivore and I noticed, we were just talking last night, is has nothing to do with being fat adapted, but just what we've noticed in that our fingernails are getting much better. Um, Her skin is getting a lot better. Mine is seems like it's taking a little time to get my skin a little bit better, but maybe that'll happen down the road. But when you become fat adapted, it's much more freeing. You don't feel like you have to eat all the time. You're not constantly hungry and thinking about that next meal, and that's where it's at. So make it a point to becoming fat adapted. But we did get one question today, actually through Mrs. Carnivore. One of the questions was, "Hey, I'm in like my third day being carnivore. How long does it take to get over this? Because I'm not really feeling that good." Well, what that is, your body's so used to burning carbohydrates that it's trying to develop all the enzymes and start burning that fat. For some people, it may take a week or two. Other people, it actually may take months or two, maybe even a lot longer. You figure if you've been eating decades a certain way, your body's going to take some time to change and really develop new habits. And that's what it's all about. So, all right, it's good for now. See you tomorrow.